Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of Jason's Journeys. This week we return to the Philippines. We're going to start out in Baguio, which is the highest elevated city and the summer capital of the Philippines. We're going to learn more about the indigenous people and get to find out about the Igorot people who live in that area. In addition to that, we're going to head by contrast to Angeles, which is the sex capital of the Philippines. And then finally we head to Subic Bay, where we go on a safari with tigers, see some cockfights before returning back to Australia. But first what I want to do is I want to show you the bits we don't see, which is Australia from the air. So let's get our ticket, get on board a plane and check out the Red Centre, the Gulf of Carpentaria and the magnificent view you get from 30,000 feet of this great nation. So come on with me now, let's get on our plane, head to the Philippines, fire Australia. It's time for Jason's Journeys, everyone, come on. Okay, so flying into the Philippines takes about 8 hours from Australia. You'll find that you land in the capital Manila with its population of 20 million people. And given that you spend 3 of the 8 hours flying over Australia, and the fact that Qantas used their oldest plane in their entire fleet to fly there, it means you're not going to get great in-flight entertainment. So you may as well look out the window and admire Australia from above. So let's do it. The colours of the Red Centre are best viewed from above, where you can pick up those rich reds as well as the lakes and creeks that run through. It's a beautiful place to view it from a plane, and after that you head to the beach areas of the Gulf of Carpentaria, where you see the northern waters come and slap against our coastline. It's a beautiful view as you leave Australia bound for the Philippines. Okay, so we've made it to Manila and it's time to jump on board a bus and head to Baguio. Let's get going, everyone. Okay, so we've made our way to the City Hall building. On some advice, we've climbed 4 flights of stairs to the top, where we've got a great view looking out over all of Baguio City. So let's take in the view all the way down to Burnham Park, shall we? Let's have a look. The main action in the city takes place around the relaxing Burnham Park, which we're about to visit. In addition to that, many of the locals live on the mountaintops and the cliff sides, here in the City of the Clouds. So here we are in Burnham Park, which is the biggest park here in Baguio. There's all kinds of orchids, flowers, boat rides. Let's have a look around and see what the people here are up to in Burnham Park. Burnham Park was actually named after Daniel Burnham, the town planner. The City Hall we were just in, he actually declared as the reference point for the city. Unfortunately, Baguio had to be rebuilt in 1990 after a very strong 7.8 Richter earthquake destroyed most of the city on July 16, 1990. Adjoining Burnham Park is a spectacular orchidarium with every type of flower imaginable. The grounds are kept magnificently, and Baguio is the fruit and flower capital of the Philippines. We're going to check out the markets later on for all the, delicious treats, but for now, let's enjoy the floral life of Baguio. The people of Baguio come to the park to relax, get together with friends and family and take a paddle out on the lake. But there's so much more to see in Baguio, as you'll find out shortly, as we head off to the markets and sample different kinds of food, not to mention every kind of trinket under the sun. So let's enjoy our last moments in Burnham Park, shall we? Stick around on Jason's Journeys, because after the break there's so much more. We go to the markets for the sensation of the foods, the smell of the flowers, and there's so much shopping galore you'd be amazed. In addition to that, we go and meet someone who's an expert on the Igorot people, the local indigenous tribes. We learn more information about them before heading out to a strawberry farm and going picking strawberries with some of the locals. And finally, we go back to someone's house to actually spend time and get some cultural experience with Filipina farmers out on their farms in the rural areas. And by complete contrast of culture, we then head off to Angeles, the sex capital of Philippines. Now, I know you don't want to miss that. So let's see you after the break, everyone. See you then.